The award-winning EMT program at Spring Lake Park High School is known for providing hands-on learning. Students recently practiced how to respond in a mass casualty drill. As Mike Johnson explains, it's a unique learning experience.
I have the yellows right here by the fire hydrant, and then reds are going to be right over here across the pavement.
It sounded and looked real enough. Students on the lawn near the high school tennis courts played the role of tennis ball factory workers injured in an explosion, each with a paper outlining their supposed injuries. It's a chance for EMT students to put different skill sets together and move what they learned in the classroom outside.
When we have bodies, when we have to actually lift that weight, use our partners, use our resources, then it kind of gives you that sense of reality.
In this case, there were about 20 people who had varying degrees of fake injuries in a pretend explosion.
With the explosion, you're going to have all sorts of different types of injuries, and from burns to penetrating wounds to respiratory, you name it.
The EMT student's job is to triage the victims into different categories and get the most serious to the hospital first.
Since you have a major bleed, you're going to be a red.
There's a lot to do, and it's harder than it looks, even when this is only a drill.
They're determining, based on talking to dispatch, which hospitals are available, how many beds are available, for what acuity level patient. And then when those fill up, then they have to figure out, okay, where do they go next?
A real EMS dispatcher helped give the exercise an authentic voice, and keeping track of everybody in what looks like chaos is a chore in itself.
So it's higher level thinking, crucial skill, and we see these all the time.
It's also physically challenging, picking up real people and pushing them across uneven surfaces on a gurney.
Lifting the stretcher, getting in the back, it's harder than it looks. It takes repetition over and over before they really get comfortable with it.
While there is probably no experience like the real thing, this was a test to see who can stay calm in an emergency and remember what to do.
I think communication is the biggest part in this industry. You have to be able to talk to your patients, talk to your coworkers, talk to the dispatcher, because if you don't have that communication, you really can't get anywhere.
When these students finish the class in a few weeks, they will qualify as EMTs. For North Metro TV News, I'm Mike Johnson reporting.
The mass casualty drill is an exercise that the Spring Lake Park program puts on twice a year.